What the poop is going on, gamers? We got our final. I'm sorry, I just spit while I said that. We got our finals match, and let me tell you, if I win this, I'm selling some Gamer Boy bathwater. So y'all better be rooting for me, and you better go pre-order your bathwater now, because you already know we're gonna take home the finals today, baby. So we are up against Nut, and we are seeing pretty much what I thought he was going to bring. This is kind of like the squad that can't remember what his other mons were, but like everything that I was like prepping for, I was like, I feel like this is I feel like I see everything that I was prepping for. So just to quickly go over the team, we got a Choppel Crocodile. I figured this can help with Deoxys attack, which I kind of figured him to bring in case he like superpowers, and then I can just knock him off and get an easy kill. Bullet Punch Scizor, he's got 3 attacks, no SD, kind of runs through his team, especially like faster than Bisharp, so that's what the speed is for. Choice Scarf. Rotom Wash, maybe Trick to Clefable and kind of stop sweeping everything else. Oh yeah, Mega Ampharos, that was one of the other things that I did a little bit prep for. We got Big Caterpillar, the Giratina, and it is just straight offensive 4 attacks, and it's Big Papa Berry, you know, not very similar to what I normally bring, but it's got Shadow Sneak for Deoxys attack, and just some other stuff to kind of run through his team. A Spinning Serena, that is a pretty good check to Dog, and really just always spins because Jellicent doesn't want to come in on a Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb over Trap Kick so that I don't accidentally give a boost to Bisharp, and not Power Whip because I'm not going to miss. And a Husky Piloswine, which just it gets rocks up. It helps check a Sub Braviary and a sub Dog, and Ice Shards go on everything, and it just like it gets the rocks up, and it just gets it going, you know. Okay, so honestly, Rotom is a super safe lead, and I can just Volt Switch out on anything. If he goes into Dog on a Volt Switch, which I really don't think he should, I can like switch straight into Serena or Piloswine or something, so I'm not super worried about that. So I'm just going straight for Volt Switch. If he wants to go into Dog on that, I think that's a really risky play, not what I would expect him to do, but that's okay with me. And I do have Lumberry on Serena, so if he tries to get jiggy with Serena and like predict the Volt Switch, try to live it, well, I mean, he's definitely going to live at least one Volt Switch if he stays in. If he tries to get jiggy with Serena, by the way, Rotom wrecks his team right now. Like, Volt Switch just pounds everything. The only thing that really like doesn't mind it too much is like Clefable, and then like Zydog is immune to it, but like we have Scarf, Hidden Power, Ice in case it gets it going. So Rotom's hopefully going to do a lot in this match. What was I talking about before I started talking about that? Oh, yeah, if he tries to get jiggy with Serena and throw out a Will-O-Wisp on turn 1, predicting me to Volt Switch out to it, I do have a Lumberry. So if he does that, then get wrecked, noob. But I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's probably sitting on his keyboard like, crap, like, why didn't I bring Mega Ampharos to like deal with Rotom Wash? What do I do against this thing? Like, so straight from team matchup, I think like we have a really good shot at winning. What I'm most worried about is Clefable. I think I under prepped for Clefable. Even though it's like a big threat, I think it's probably going to be a Babiri Fire Blast or Babiri Flamethrower to try to catch Scizor, but I do have a decent amount of knockoff and trick on this team, so I have 3 knockoffs and 1 trick. Last time he brought a what's it called? Ooh, Protect. I see you. I do see you with that Protect. Is my play any different? Now here's what I could do. Since he might go into Dog, and Serena kind of messes up Dog, and he might stay in Jellicent, I could go Serena. I could just Volt Switch out as well. I think I'm just going to go hard Serena, in case he does go in case he does go straight dog. But he also might not know that. I really doubt that he knows I'm Scarfed. He might be guessing that I'm Scarfed, but I feel like that's a pretty big guess to make. I think he... Because if he stays in on a Hydro Pump, it doesn't do anything to him. And he knows he can live it. I'm going to Volt Switch out. Because, like, he probably knows that he can live a Volt Switch unless I'm, like, Choice Specs or something. I don't think there's any reason to risk Serena right now. Yeah, and he does decide to stay in, so that's A-okay with me. And if he does decide to Will-O-Wisp or something, then I have a Lumberry. Didn't I call this whole... I feel like I do that every game. I just, like, start calling what's gonna happen the entire time. So now he's gonna switch out into probably Bisharp, but he probably knows that Serena gets a fighting move. So I think my safest play, he might go Clefable. I really want to knock off because, yeah, decides to stay in and protect with Jellicent. I really want to get rid of the item on Clefable in case it's Berry because then I have a lot easier of a time checking with Scizor. But if he goes Bisharp, I can go out into my Scizor and superpower him. But I am going to Seed Bomb here because nothing wants to come in on a Seed Bomb. The only thing that would possibly be okay with coming out on a Seed Bomb is Clefable. But like that's still a chip on Clef. And I'm trying to think what his Stealth Rocker would be. So I think he actually, I forget if Deoxys can Stealth Rock, but he's not rocks Deoxys. He's either rocks Bisharp or Clefable, and I'm pretty darn sure it's Clefable. And he does go out into Clefable on the Seed Bomb. And I think he wants to... So we see that it's not leftovers, which means I'm pretty positive it's Babiri. I think that he wants to recover here. And so I'm going to take this opportunity to get rid of his item. We actually see a Life Orb, which is very interesting. I was thinking that Seed Bomb did quite the amount of damage to it. I really want to get rocks up to see if it's... Oh, it's definitely Magic Guard. So it's Magic Guard Clefable, so it's not Unaware, but I don't have anything that really sets up. But I do want to get my rocks up. But I don't really want to risk Piloswine because I feel like Piloswine checks Braviary really well and everything. I could go Rotom and Volt Switch out. I don't really want to risk Giratina, but Giratina doesn't like do the most this game. I think I had Thunderbolt instead of Draco Meteor on Giratina, and I took it off for Draco Meteor. But I mean, Draco will still do freaking metric ton to this. Oh, he also had a Heracross that he did bring. So if I Toxic this, it doesn't really do much. I do have Synthesis. I could go for Seed Bomb and then switch out into Giratina and Shadow Ball. I could go into Rotom and Trick It. Nothing on my team really wants to come out against this. I don't really want to switch Scizor in on a Flamethrower. Cosmic Power, we see. Okay. Life Orb, Cosmic Power. That is a weird set. So I'm going to go Rotom here. And I'm going to try to trick this a Choice Scarf. Okay, so Clefable neutralized, and now he looks silly. Okay, I can Volt Switch out here. Nothing wants to come in on a Volt Switch. And I really don't think he should have risked Clefable on that. Like, I feel like Trick Rotom was not, like, the most was not like the most creative set that like, anybody's like ever seen. I think that was like, especially the way I brought it out. Like I see him come out with a cosmic power, and then I like switch straight Rotom. So I'm gonna Volt Switch. If he goes out into Zydog, that is A-okay because I have HP Ice and I can eat one of anything that he wants to do. The one problem with this is that I don't necessarily outspeed any. Actually, no, I still outspeed most. I don't outspeed Deoxys anymore. Okay, so we see Zydog come out on the Volt Switch. A-okay with me. If he wants to try to set up, that's fine. I'm gonna Hidden Power Ice, 1000 Air. Oh, what? That's huge, dude. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's Choice Banded Zydog. There was no way that killed. What? I really didn't think that would kill. Okay. We good though, because Scizor still kind of bops his team. We can go Serena. We have to be careful with knockoffs now though, because he can get back in Clef. And okay, so I actually don't want to go Scizor because I don't want to let Jellicent in and then he can switch out to Clefable on a knockoff so I can get the Choice Scarf off. So I do have to come in with Piloswine here. And that's going to force a switch out, but I'm going to Stealth Rock on the switch out. That lets his Jellicent in. And then on his Jellicent, I will go Giratina on the Will-O-Wisp, and then I can Shadow Ball. He Willows here. I go Giratina. He Shadow Ball, or I Shadow Ball. Taunts me. Interessante. Could go Bisharp. I do have R-Sphere. He might be afraid of Chople, or he might be afraid of Colbur. He might actually have... Is his last move Shadow Ball? No, his last move is Scald. Pretty positive his last move is Scald. I can go R-Sphere predicting the Bisharp. He might go Clefable. Actually, he protects turn 1. He protects turn 1. To get Lefty's recovery. I'm thinking maybe Chople Bisharp. I'm thinking definitely Chople Bisharp. Losing Rotom really sucks. In hindsight, that was a freaking awful play by me. But I don't have up calcs. And I was like, balls to the wall, like... I was thinking the only thing that, would possibly... outspeed Rotom would be Deoxys, so I was like, even if I take like 75% from a 1,000 arrows, like I'll still be good, like I'll still have plenty of health to like check Braviary and stuff, but because of that I really have to play my Piloswine smart now, because Piloswine's got to check Braviary and Zydog, which is really just awful on my part. Okay. Does he not have Recover on this? He protects this turn, I go Serena. Or he goes Braviary. That's a little bit not what I expected, to be honest. Oh, I guess he can go Braviary on the Shadow Ball. I really was thinking of Draco, but I was like, why would I Draco right now? Okay, I gotta go Piloswine on this. If I lose, it's because I left Rotoman on 1,000 arrows. Big misplay. Which I really could have avoided calcing. But, you know, that's how we do it. We're playing balls to the wall. We already know what the misplays are. Okay. But we're not out yet. We're still good. We're still in a good position. This is gonna be superpower, actually. Why am I going Pilot Swine on a superpower? Well, he's either gonna Brave Bird or superpower. 297, I outspeed. I actually wish I didn't. I don't. It keeps trying to update Citrix, and I don't need to Citrix. I updated it. Whoa, never mind. I gotta go Giratina. Defog. I do have Stealth Rock on Crocodile as well, which is good. I'm going to drop a Draco. Yeah. I think Bishop comes in. But I'm going to drop a Draco anyway in case he stays in. I really wish I had Thunderbolt on this because Thunderbolt lets Giratina check this a lot better, in my opinion. Oh, 57. Not a spicy amount of damage. But he U-turns, which is good because this is defensive, and that means it's slow, which means Scizor outspeeds, Crocodile outspeeds, Giratina outspeeds. Serena does not necessarily outspeed. Bad thing about Giratina Burn, actually, is that Shadow Sneak doesn't do as much to Deoxys. But, I mean, Deoxys is pretty frail, and I feel like even a burned minus attack, probably still going to do like a decent 30% or so to Deoxys. That's a good chip. So, like, between Bullet Punch, Shadow Sneak, and Ice Shard, Deoxys going to get bopped. Honestly, Deoxys is kind of low on the list of things that I'm worried about. Braviary and Zydog are higher on that list. So we see Clef come out. Clef is going to Moonblast. He may or may not have Flamethrower. I'm gonna go Serena because I think that's my safe play. If he soft boils, nothing happens. If he flamethrowers, we can synthesis it off. If he moonblasts, we can synthesis that off. Serena is going to be important for chipping Zydog. So we do see flamethrower come out here. Which does mean we can get in Giratina again if we wanted to, or how many? We can get in Giratina again on Flamethrower. So I think he's Flamethrower stored power. If he wants to get really fancy, he can like play with switches between Braviary and Clefable or something. But if he wants to sack off Clefable, that's cool too. It is kind of lame that I'm gotta let Giratina get like chipped this much, but I don't really have a good Flamethrower switch in, to be honest. So this is like a crappy way to have to play Giratina. But Giratina in this matchup really doesn't like do the most. Especially with like Bisharp being able to come out here. And speaking of which, I'm gonna R-Sphere predicting a Bisharp power switch. You ain't slick. We all know Bisharp's coming out this play. Switch to Bisharp. You eat a Shadow Ball, and then you can Sucker Punch me back. Braviary's just as good, baby. That's what I like to see. Nice. That means we can R-Sphere again. Which is really good that we have Braviary low, because that means, how fast is Serena? What's Serena's speed? She's slow, 180. Yeah, but anything on my team, if he doesn't sack Braviary right here, anything on my team can kill Braviary except Serena. So Crocodile will outspeed and can Aerial Ace because I'm not knocking off Clef's item. Remember that. Keep that in our heads. We don't knock off Clef's item. Don't willy-nilly knock off. So that's one. Okay, cool. Sacks Braviary, which is good for me. He can go Bisharp. Why are they shocked that I'm quicker? I have a higher base speed. They're talking in chat here. Said, I'm kind of mad you quicker. I'm running a fast Giratina. I got base 90 speed. Oh, come on. Let's pull through, team. We all want Gamer Boy bathwater. I gotta pull up my damage calc because I have to see how much I was trying to do a calculus match, but I have to see how much what's imported right now. This is a different team, but it's same enough Scizor. Not Adamant though. We are Jolly. And I want to know how much this does to a Clef that I don't know. Bullet Punch does half if he's defensive, but he was Life Orb, so I don't feel like he runs Life Orb defensive. But he's at 68, so I need like a little bit more chip on. I need a little bit more chip on Clefable, and then Scizor should be able to sweep the rest of his team because I'm faster than Bisharp and I can superpower. I can knock off on. I can knock off on Jelly. I can kill Zydog with 2 bullet punches or something. Or I can like knock off then bullet punch because he's choice banded. He's gonna do a crap ton, but that's how it goes. And then he's also got a Deoxys, which I can bullet punch, and then like Ice Shard. So I think we're still in a good position. I'm really mad at myself for throwing away Rotom like that. Definitely should have went Serena on it. But that's how it be, yo. That's just how it be sometimes. Let's see. Choice Scarf, Moonblast. Is he gonna go for the Moonblast? Serena helps check Zydog. Let me see. Do we have a Serena out here? No, let me go. I didn't mean to clear custom sets. Okay, let me look at a Serena offensive utility. That's not exactly my set, but we can do head calcs. And a Zygarde 10% choice band. 1,000 arrows. Oh, we eat 1,000 arrows, baby. We eat 1,000 arrows. So, because of that, I am going to stay out and predict him to try to go big balls play and flamethrower on me. If he Moonblasts, that actually puts us in a really good position because we can just come out with Scizor and basically take a kill. Because Scizor eats Moonblast for days. I want him to overpredict here. I want to keep Krookodile for Deoxys just in case, because I think he's going to be like superpower, and I think he's going to like think we got when he superpowers, but then I'm going to be like, haha, you just got. got. I have like 2 sips of, by 2 sips I mean like 2 ounces, by 2 ounces I mean like 2 drips of water that I need to drink because I'm out of, I keep talking and I'm losing my voice. Well, I'm not, I keep going back on what I need to be more confident in the words that I'm saying. Okay, I was just saying that I'm talking a lot and my throat's gonna be a little bit sore. Like, I guess I am losing my voice. I am losing my voice from talking too much, and that is how I feel right now. Okay, all right, gamers. Hey, don't forget to buy my Gamer Boy bathwater. It's going on sale after I win this match. And if you don't buy it, you're not a real fan. Give me, I got a Patreon. I don't actually have, this is a joke. I don't actually have a Patreon. Did he just go Deoxys on a Shadow Ball? Oh, he said it was a misclick. I was like, bro, what the heck? No way, dude. That sucks. Okay. That sucks, but I'm pretty confident that I was going to win regardless of that. And I'll have to explain that to him after the match. But I see a clear way that I win this match. Because Scizor basically deals with the entire team. Like, he has no way of beating Scizor. And Deoxys was never going to be a problem because I had Chople, Krookodile that I'm keeping. I also have Ice Shard. I also have Shadow Sneak. I also have, well, Shadow Sneak might have died if he went Moonblast. But he said he misclicked because his son walked out of the bathroom asking him to help him wipe his butt. Oh my gosh, that's the saddest misclick I've ever heard of, dude. SMH. SMH. That's a... I said if it makes you feel any better, I think I won either way. It's a bold statement, but... I can still... I mean, if everything goes really wrong, I can still lose, I suppose, but... if he 1,000 arrows, I'm going to come out with Serena, and I'm going to Synthesis with her because 1,000 arrows does less than a Synthesis. If he outrages, I can come out with Piloswine and pick off. Yeah, we get that chip, baby. We take that chip. Big chip. Serena comes out, we Synthesis. Goes Clefable. Clefable's whatever crap does like 0 damage, and we Seed Bomb. Do not knock off. No knockoffs. No knock. Do not knock. Okay, no knocking. If you knock, we lose. I think he's soft-boiled, honestly. He might go for Flamethrower, but I think his best play is to soft-boil and like try to stall me out. But if he goes, the thing about soft-boiled is if he goes soft-boiled, then he kind of has to double out into something. Goes for Moonblast. That kind of sucks that he crit, but it's not the biggest deal. And Spatak drop doesn't matter at all, but that crit Spatak drop, if he crits every attack, then he might be able to pull through. If he just like crit sucker punch, crit sucker punch, crit sucker punch, that could be bad. They're asking me to share my team. Of course, I will share my team after the battle. But like Deoxys, I think Deoxys was like the least of threats on his team. Literally like everything on his team except Deoxys was like a threat. Yeah, which is like the weirdest thing to say because Deoxys is like his Uber, but like I feel like my team just was so powerful counter Deoxys like that it just really didn't matter. Okay, I gotta keep this healthy. Gotta keep this boy healthy. Get that health up. Yeah. Okay. No crits, please. Okay, now since he's Moonblasting, I get in a free Scizor. Moonblast is gonna do no damage to me. I'm not afraid of... Not afraid of Flamethrower. Should I? I think it's technically optimal for me to Roost this turn. Yeah, it does go Jellicent. So we can safely knock now that Clefable's so low. So I can knock to kill Jellicent. We lose knockoff to disable, but that's not a big deal, honestly, because there's not really much else that I want to knock. So we superpower. We superpower on Bisharp if he comes out, which would be really good if he loses that. What would really suck is if we superpower, he SDs, but then I think Krook still wins. Yeah, like, I'm not saying that, like, it doesn't suck, like, it 100% sucks that he lost Deoxys, but Deoxys was gonna get bopped. And maybe he doesn't know that about, like, Krook and stuff. He goes for 1,000 arrows. I'm gonna keep Scizor healthy just so I don't do any crazy misplays. Yeah, that does 0 to me. Unfortunately, I do not have a yeah, good thing I did not bring Trop Kick. No Trop Kick. And I can safely go out into Hamburglar because it doesn't really check anything else, and I made sure not to bring Intimidate on this. Because I didn't want to give him an attack boost. I can safely EQ here. And now that he sees that I'm Choppleberry Crocodile, he might like be like, oh shoot, my superpower Deoxys was going to fall to that. He would fall at the hand. Nothing wants to take an Earthquake. Clefable will get sacked, dead. big scary Hamburglar at plus 1.5. And Piloswine really cleans up. Scizor really cleans up. What's Serena at? Serena's at 73. So this is probably dragging out. This is probably becoming a long video, but hopefully I've been at least keeping it semi-entertaining. Don't forget to buy my Gamer Boy bathwater. I'm trying to be a big time YouTuber, and the only way you can do that is by plugging stuff. You know, plugging your merch every 2.5 minutes. Yeah, so don't forget, check out my new merch store. It went live when I hit 100,000 subs, and lots of great gear in there. You know, you can buy, we sell water bottles and keychains, and what else do we sell? Keychains and water bottles. That's all we sell. We only sell keychains and water bottles. Okay, let me think how I absolutely don't screw this mess up. I go Serena. How much did Serena? Because like I'm really not okay. We took 27, dude. Yeah, we took 0 damage. 27 is also known as 0. I synthesis if he goes again. Brings out Bisharp. Doesn't have a sack this time. I can go. I can go Hamburglar. Knockoff does not kill. I'm faster. He has to sucker for the kill. Not a problem though, because we just go Scizor and we superpower him, and we are faster. So that is a dead Bisharp. And then we just kill him with all sorts of priority. Just bullet punch to our heart's content. And that is looking like a wrap, baby. We got IDA undefeated season champs, season 2. I didn't play in season 1. But season 3, I'm definitely going with more of a fun team. So I don't anticipate winning season 3, but if I can draft a fun team and still win, then that would be sick. I'll catch you guys next time. Love you all. Peace. Bye-bye. Thanks. And don't forget to buy that water's going on sale right now, baby. If you're watching this video, Gamer Boy bathwater on sale. Go check out the links that don't exist in their description. Peace.